in the previous class, that is in American civilization, we have learned about the Maya civilization and the life of Mayas. Today in this class, let us discuss about the Aztec Empire as well as the Inca Empire, having a descriptive note and some important images regarding this section today. Let us have a look on that. The Aztec Empire. Texcoco is the lake in Mexico. The Aztecs built their city on an island in this lake. They are called Tenochca, a name derived from their legendary ancestor Tenoch. Their city was called Tenochtitlan, the stone rising in ancestor Tenoch, the stone rising in the water. The city has also been called Mexica, and its inhabitants were also known by the same name. Their language was Nahua. Even today there are people who speak Nahua in Mexico. Barring the Incas of Peru, there has been no one in the New World who has had an empire like the Aztecs. It is the incredible story of a small wandering tribe that built and ruled an empire within the span of only 1 century, but its fall was equally rapid. Its rapid rise and fall have been recorded in its oral literature and can be understood from the exhibitions too. The Aztec oral literature have been translated by the Spanish historians and social scientists. These have been called as the Indian Codices. When the Spanish army entered the Mexican Valley in 1519 CE, they spotted the beautiful city on the island in a lake. That city was Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztecs, which had grown to symbolize their wealth and power. As the Spanish stepped into the city, they saw 3 wide roads. One of them led to the palace, the second led to the ornate temple, and the third led to the pyramids. All these came under the Spanish conquest. The Aztecs were basically nomadic people. It is said that they came to Mexico around the 13th century. They fought many times with a few tribes here and also served under them. Thus they imbibed the culture of the Toltecs, Mayas and Zapotecs. In the 14th century, they took shelter on an island in a lake in Mexico and built the city of Tenochtitlan. Then they took new areas under their control and established an empire. Even today, there are Indians in Mexico who are the descendants of the Aztecs. The best of the architectural and sculptural representations found on their buildings. Huge temples are decorated with carvings. They have recorded historical and religious events using symbols and numbers through hieroglyphic writing. They had learned the use of the calendar from the Mayas. Their almanac gave the dates of festivals and also the list of gods, influencing events periodically. Trade connected Tenochtitlan with far-off places of the empire. Soldiers gave protection to the traders. Since there were no animals to carry loads, manual laborers were employed as beasts of burden to carry them. They used boats to sail in the canals while bringing the harvest from nearby farms. Their main crops were pulses, grains, pepper, fruit juices, tomato, tobacco and cotton. Trade was carried on by barter system. The Aztecs used their wealth and power to make their life luxurious in the capital. The king lived in a magnificent palace. The nobles and innumerable slaves were under him. There were beautiful gardens and zoos near the palace. Roads, bridge and canal led to the city. Provision was made for drinking water also. The small islands around the island city had been converted into agricultural land. These were called chinampas. The farmers lived in the huts on the islands. The officials used to live in houses built of stone and burnt brick. People were trained in the art of war to use spear, bow and arrow. The prisoners captured during war would not be killed but kept in prison to be later sacrificed during rituals. The Spaniards, being horrified by these Aztec rites, ruthlessly destroyed the temple to uproot their old faiths. Thus, the glorious days of the Aztec were also their last days. The Aztec were worshippers of nature. They tried to please God in many ways. One of them was human sacrifice. As the Aztec Empire grew, they sacrificed more and more human beings to please the god. It is believed that when the temple pyramid of Tenochtitlan was dedicated, around 20,000 prisoners were sacrificed. The Spanish army, which advanced under the leadership of Hernando Cortes in 1517 EE, is said to have caused its cultural defeat too. Now let us go to the Inca Empire. The Inca Empire, which flourished during the 15th and 16th century, spread in the areas of Peru, Ecuador, Chile and Argentina. Other culture existed before the Inca. The Inca Empire continued the old culture since the Incas did not know writing, not much to know about the early life. They came and settled in the Peruvian Cusco Valley around the 11th century and gradually occupied the whole valley. Information about their lives till the 15th century is vague. Tupac was a prominent leader of the Incas. He had fought the earlier tribe of Chumus and overpowered them. Over a period of time, his descendants worked to establish an empire. But in 1532, a Spanish army of only 200 men defeated the Incas. It murdered the Inca soldier in a gruesome manner and took over the kingdom. The talent of the Incas can be seen more in their organizational ability than in their artistic interest. Their empire had been divided into 4 provinces. Chiefs looked after the province. Above them was the king. Official and priest can be seen to be powerful class of the society here. The land was divided into 3 parts. One part was reserved for the family. The other part were meant for the sun god and the king respectively. The facility of giant granaries was made throughout the kingdom. At the time of calamity, the food grain stored in these granary and cloth would be provided to the people. Every year, inspectors would visit the villages to enumerate people in every village and also to keep an account of food and animals. Majority of these people were farmers, some were soldiers, whereas others were artisans. Systematic planning was possible due to good communication facility. The state had many narrow roads and 2 main roads. People were appointed to stand on the road for passing on information very speedily. The greatest contribution of the Incas can be seen in their huge stone building. The architecture is spread throughout their empire. Their most important buildings are in Peru. Many places and temples have been found here. The fort built by Tupac is also here. The palace on the island in Lake Titicaca and the Moon Temple are the 2 famous buildings of the Incas. The Incas had developed new ways of making pot, cloth and in working with metal. Creation of gold jewelry had progressed very well in parts of North Peru. Armors, the picture of the sun in the temple and various gold ornaments point to be the skillful craftsmanship of these people in the use of gold. The sun god was the most important deity of the Inca. They believed that god Viracocha was responsible for all creation. According to them, the sun god was the link between the people and God. The god Viracocha. This was the reason that there was a sun temple in all Inca centers. They worshipped objects of nature like the moon, the star and lightning and prayed to other natural phenomena. So dear children, this was the information regarding the Inca Empire as well as the Aztec Empire. So it completes the whole lesson. Please watch all the parts and have a good information regarding all the sessions. Thank you for watching this video.